My name is John Burns. I'm the owner of Clemmer Associates. We've been in business for over 30 years. Linda Clemmer started this business way back when, and I bought it from her about a year ago. We are a full-service accounting firm that does tax for businesses and individuals, estate work. We do accounting, payroll, consulting, and new business startups. Well, before working with Computerease, our technology was, and this is not an exaggeration by any stretch of the imagination, horrific, in shambles. Whatever negative connotation you could put to it, it would be accurate. It was bad. We were dealing with, servers over 10 years old, software on the servers over 15 years old, bad power packs, antiquated desktops, it was really quality backup of our data, which is crucial in the accounting business and the tax business, was not where it needed to be. So with Computerease, they've done a tremendous job taking all that off our hands and got us really far and way ahead of where even I thought we needed to be as far as technology is concerned. Computerease came in, Ryan came in and really did a really good job, I think, of assessing what we had and where we were, and listening to what I needed or what I thought I needed, being able to add in his views of, well, I've seen this at other places, I've seen other firms do this, you might want to think about this. So his input was very valuable, but they listened to what I needed. And then he put together a proposal, and he did not, as so many firms do, overpromise, underdeliver, gotchas in the proposal, crummy service. Computerease did a tremendous job. Ryan, from just the initial interview process and structuring the proposal, and then you had Matt that came in that did the actual installation, and he had a tough job because he met with, I was on vacation at the time, intentionally, because I didn't want to deal with it. I was stressed, but he came in, he had a situation where he was getting pushback from employees. Change is scary for people. New technology is scary for people. He not only did he get everything installed, working, far exceeded my expectations, but he just put everybody at ease. And he talked in a language that everybody could understand. And he really, people here loved him. People absolutely loved him. They would love for him to come back and just have lunch one day. The technology now, I don't want to use company names or software names because I don't feel like that's fair, but the system we were on before for backing up our server is an example. We paid a monthly fee, which was pretty high. I don't know that it had ever even been tested. I don't know that it ever even worked. And the amount of data that was being backed up was not consistent or complete. Now our data is backed up to the cloud, mirror image backed up to the cloud every hour on the hour, which is crucially important in our business. And our data is secure, great firewall protection, great virus protection coming in. So I feel like we get great backup in case of, the worst happens, but we also have data integrity, but data security. Security is huge in this business. People hacking in, we've got thousands of tax ID numbers, dates of birth, people's names, addresses. Security is a big issue, and Computerease took care of all that for us. The Computerease team, very thorough, very technically competent, but you expect that when you hire someone to come in, you expect them to be thorough. You expect them to be technically competent. You expect them to follow through on, what was supposed to be done. But sometimes there's this disconnect between the people on the sales side and the people on the installation side of, well, we're selling this, but the people that come in do this. There was no disconnect. Everything was just very well organized, very well put in place, no discrepancies, and they were so awesome. Matt that came in was so awesome in working with all these employees. And Paulo that, when we talked to them about, what very few minor things we needed tweaked, he's just like, he's on it. Gets good response. So response times are great. I think smaller firms are easier prey for people hacking in because they know that the smaller firms don't have the staffing or the technology or the systems in place to keep people from, hacking in, getting into your system. So they're easier prey. So you look at a smaller accounting firm, let's say that's got 1,000 to 2,000 tax clients. I think for people looking to mine tax ID numbers and information, that could be a pretty easy mark for them. So in some respects, smaller firms are much more at risk than bigger firms. Bigger firms have huge IT staffs, they have huge controls in place. Smaller firms, you got to get with a partner that can help you lock that down. And I think Computerease did that for us. It is not costly to do that. People think, I'm going to spend a fortune doing that. It's just not true. Not true. I can give you an example. We had a sonic wall here, which is one of the top of the line, but it was registered, but it was not configured properly. So what got a lot of respect from me from Computerease is they didn't come in and say, you guys didn't come in and say, well, you need to replace your firewall, you need to replace your sonic wall. No, they said, what you got is great. You just need it programmed correctly. So they saved me money. I didn't have to buy a new sonic wall, and they programmed the one we had and got it up to date, and I feel much more secure.